Welcome back to another vlog. I'm actually on my way right now to the gym. I woke up a little late. I went to sleep late last night. I was watching this kind of like webisode. Whoops. I was watching this like webisode on, you know, how to better my vlogs and my YouTube channel and all that good stuff. But there's a couple things I wanted to go through this vlog. Of course, it's not going to be the funnest vlog because, you know, Thursdays are always going to be, you know, the best vlogs as in what I did for that weekend and all that good stuff. So this is just going to be more, you know, of vlogging of my days and what I'm doing and all that stuff. I appreciate you guys watching my last video. If you guys watched it, if you guys haven't watched it yet, feel free to, after this video, to go back to Monday's vlog. It was called, I believe it's named, actually it is named, I'm Going to Jail. And you'll see why I put that there. And sometimes some people say my vlogs are funny because of like how I name it. It's more of, I'm not only doing the vlog for, there's a cop right there just staring right at my shit. Oh God. He was on the bike and he has the radar for people that come over the hill over here on the street. And he was just staring like the hell down. I'm like, I wish I had my GoPro on the front. But some people ask why I named my vlog so crazy. So what it is I'm building my YouTube channel not only as a car enthusiast but also as a vlogger. So of course when you see something like that and you don't know me, you're more bound to click that I'm going to jail to figure out why this person is going to jail, which would be me, compared to a dyno pool. So you know, you see what I'm talking about. Like, if you're not car enthusiast, you don't know what the hell a dyno is. Most people, if you're not car enthusiast, you don't know what a dyno is. And so by me putting the thumbprint of the handcuffs and then me going to jail, it opens you know, someone's eyes to clicking on my YouTube channel, because obviously I like doing this and I want to build my channel, and I've been doing a lot of research. And I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it. But anyways, there's a topic I want to get on right now before I start rambling. A lot of people have been asking me how I've got sponsors. I did go over this a little bit more in Q&A on the first Q&A, the freeway pools and Q&A. But let me get a little bit more in depth into it, I guess, what we could do. So what I've learned through, you know, for first having my V6 until having this car now, is that and how you get sponsored is sometimes this worked for me. It's I can't tell you this is gonna work now, go do it, but I could give you a little like background of how it worked for me. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to, you know, to hit me up and to ask any questions. All right, so basically what worked for me. All right, so obviously I'm gonna go back to when I had my V6. I had my V6 and I did typical stuff: cold air intake, rims, suspension, rims and tires, suspension, exhaust. You know, everyone when they first get a car is exhaust. The first thing they want to do, exhaust. And I had a custom system and I got a tune. I was gonna do my gears, but I'll get back to that. So, of course, you know, and to be completely honest with you, this is just a real story. I wanted to be part of Head Turners. So, well, I had a V6, and I went to go hang out with Head Turners, and they really weren't fucking with me because I don't have a V8, and my car wasn't cool enough, I guess. And I'm cool with Leo, and I had no hard feelings with Leo and Head Turners. We do have our own little beef, but it's not real beef. That's our friendship. We just always talk shit at each other. But so if you have a V6, it's going to be harder for you to get sponsored. It's going to be harder for, okay, hold on. Oh shit, oh God. Okay, I think I'm good. So it's going to be harder for you to get sponsored, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not talking shit, I'm not hating. It's just how it is, man. Like, if you have a V6, people really don't pay attention to you unless you're like twin turbo, supercharged, spraying, you're killing on the track. Like, and you know, and there's nothing wrong with having a V6. Let me clarify this now. There's nothing wrong with having a V6. I started off with a V6, and look what I built from there. A little side note: if you got your V6 as your first car, whether it be a Camaro or no, cool, fuck me, don't let me get over. Thanks. Yeah, you're a real asshole. Yeah. Fucking dick. if you got a V6 for your first car because you're trying to build your credit, then do that. 100% do it. That's what I did. I got my V6. I had it for almost a year. I built my credit a little bit, and then I went out and got myself this car. So that's just a little side note. So if that's what you're doing, continue doing it. Fuck haters. Don't pay attention to what they're saying because your car's slow. Well, no shit. Your car's missing 2 cylinders, so it's going to be slower. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. That's totally okay. And I really hope this fucking quality and sound is good, because I really don't want to redo all this, because I know I'm going to forget a lot of topics that I'm going over right now. So yeah, so going back to my sponsors, so it's gonna, going back to having the V6, it's gonna be a little more difficult to get sponsored with a V6, but I'm not saying it's not possible. I couldn't do it, but I didn't have my V6 long enough, so if that makes any sense. And I also didn't know what I know now, so I want to kind of let you know what people are looking for, and what I've learned from companies. And I think I really like this topic a lot, and I think I'm gonna have to go to not only my sponsors but a couple of companies and kind of get their input. I really like this topic. I really like this topic a lot, because this is what everyone wants. This is what everyone wants to do. This is what, everyone wants to put on their Instagram, that they're sponsored and all this stuff. And let me just say, being sponsored is cool to say it, but sometimes it's not what it's worked up to be. Sometimes you really don't get to have your car a lot because they want your car at all this freaking shows. So I'm jumping ahead though. All right, so what works for me, what I've learned that businesses want to see if they want to sponsor you, if you're worthy of sponsoring, and this is going for me also. So one thing I've learned is that these companies are not going to sponsor a stock car. It's just not how it works. Unless you got like a brand new 2018 Z28, or if you got like the newest of the newest car and no one's working on it yet, that's when you have a very big possibility of being sponsored, is when you have that. So with that being said, so one, no one's gonna sponsor a stock car unless it's something that no one has but everyone wants. So like when the 2017 Camaros came out, a lot of people probably picked up some sponsorships, are going to pick up sponsorship. When the Z28 comes out, like when the brand new Mustang came out, I know Alex was at AV Designs. He got his buddy a supercharger rims. What are you doing? Holy shit! Oh my gosh, sorry. But anyways, let me roll the windows actually. And my gas thing just went on, and I'm too lazy to go get gas. So hopefully we don't run out of gas in this video. So yeah, so that's just number one. Number two is, if you do want to get sponsors, you have a better chance of working on your car yourself, building yourself a name, building a brand around your car, or even just your personality. Of course, you have to work on your car, and then going to show a company what you have to offer. Because when they sponsor you, no matter if they get it for free, or no matter if they cost them $1 to make the part, it still costs the company money. And so if it's costing the company money, they need to know that free part they gave you, whether it costs $100 or $100,000, they're gonna get it back in return. And with me, I am a hustler. I definitely work hard for everything I have. I know business. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on owning my own business. So I know when I go up to a company, whether it be, use for example Toyo or Crazy Engineering or RSR or BP Auto Sound or any of those companies, I need to go with the game plan, and you need to stick to that game plan. Like I have a whole list from now until the end of the year of events I'm going to. I have events that I've went to. I have the trophies, so you want to build like a portfolio. Like, you got to look at this like, you got to look at this like a little job. Like, you got to be dedicated into it. You have to, make a proposal. You have to get photo shoots. Like, if you notice, like, I wish that what I knew now, I knew when I first got my car wrapped, because I would have so much more followers on Instagram. And let me go and say, Instagram followers aren't everything, but in this time and age, they're everything, if that makes any sense to you at all. It's you're building that following. If you have 10,000, if you have 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 200,000, people following you in your build and your products and what you're using, and asking you questions about what's best for your for the car, assuming they have the same car as you. That's what people want to see. And like, you know, and also too, I noticed that I've asked other companies, they don't want to see drama-filled Instagrams. Like, there's a lot of people that post about my car positive, and there's some that post, very few, but post negative. And I try not to respond to that, and I used to do that before, but now I just don't even give them a time of day. It's just kind of one of those things. I look at it and I'm just like, oh, okay, and then that's it, because they don't want to see you full of drama on your page, if that makes any sense. They want to, you got to remember, you're representing a brand. So when you're representing a brand, you don't want to come in with baggage. And they look at all that stuff. They really do look at all that stuff. Like right now, like I'm trying to get sponsored by Toyo. I have a proposal written up. I got, you know, I might put my proposal up on this vlog right here. But I have my proposal put up. Oh fuck, can't talk. I have my proposal put up, and I'm going to send it to them. I'm trying to get it all perfect. I'm having people look over it, spell check, you know, spell correcting. I'm a horrible speller. So that's the little steps that I'm taking to get Toyo to look at me, because Toyo's a big company. Toyo really doesn't need me. But what can I bring to their table? Why am I different? Why are you different? Why is this build different? Whether it's a V4, a V6, an inline 6, a V8, you know, what makes you different? And you also, and the third thing I want to talk about is you also still have to work for it. You still have to work and grind to get these sponsors, if that's what you're going for. Then there's people out there like, oh, people offer me sponsors all the time, and I turn them down because I don't need a sponsor. I'm not broke. Hey, all for it. If you feel you don't need a sponsor, you don't want to save money, and you know all that stuff, then hey, that's totally cool. Personally, I like saving money. So if someone wants to put a product on my car and me to represent them, it's helping me. One, it's helping me make my car look badass. Two, it's helping me because everywhere I go now, I've kind of become semi of a salesman, but not really. I just kind of talk about my car, if that makes any sense. Like, I work in sales, and it helps me out in my actual job, because when people, hey, what kind of part of this? I'm not like, oh, well, this does this, and later, no, I'm like, oh, no, I got this, I had these before, I tried this out, I like this better, this is the pros, this is the cons, and and it's cool because you interact with that person, and you know what I mean, and you interact with people who are into your car, and you don't look like a douchebag, and you look like you know your product. And I enjoy it. I enjoy going to car shows and people asking about my car. People ask the most about my diffuser. Like, they really like it or they really hate it. It is a fucking humongous diffuser. It is like a fucking rocket ship. But I went with such wide rims and wide tires that I had to do it, because it'll make no sense not to do it. And I love it. It's something unique. It's something different. You know what I mean? So that's another thing you have to do. And let's see. So it's gonna be hard for the V6. Gotta work on your car. Gotta hustle and represent a brand. And let's see, what else have I done? Also, too, you guys are forgetting. You guys are thinking about, you know, sending emails and all this stuff, but you're forgetting to go into your local like shop. My gas light's on. And I'm in 6th gear, 2,000 RPMs. Open over on gas. I mean, I think I'm like 30 miles. Anyways, also, you guys are forgetting to go into your local shop. Like, I'm not saying go to if your local shop is freaking Kenny Bell and you're driving, you know, I wouldn't say do that, but go for it. Just do it. Just try it. You know, it's as cliche as it sounds, Nike, just do it. To be completely honest with you, and this is not promoted by, hey, thank you. Yeah, so you just gotta try and do it. You gotta hustle, and I really like this topic. I do like this topic. I want to go more. I talked for like, this is probably going to take up the whole vlog. This is probably going to take up the whole vlog, and I have no problem with it because you guys are asking me this. And if you guys have other questions, I'll take time and I'll post another random vlog through the week just of me talking about this certain topic that you were into, because hello, that's why I vlog. That's why I enjoy it. I enjoy the feedback, and I enjoy the thumbs up and the people watching and liking my videos. And let me just tell you how easy it is if you work for something to get a sponsorship. Crazy Engineering, I knew nothing about them a year ago. I didn't know who they were. My girlfriend's little brother tagged me in the Mike's Camaro that had the I believe it was supercharged, a 1LE, it's 2013 1LE. He tagged me in the Camaro, had the big wing. He knew I wanted a wing, and I saw the front splitter and rear diffuser, and I thought it was a badass car. Well, first I looked at, for some reason I looked them up, and they were like in Arizona or something like that. Oh, there's cop. Hold on, let me roll that window real quick. I looked them up, and they were like in Arizona, and I was like, wait, what the hell? I was like, no, but you know, I don't know what happened because they weren't in Arizona. They were literally like 45 minutes away from me. But anyways, so I contacted Mike with the BMW, and I was like, yo, I was like, I have this car. This is what I done to it. I really want to get some work done for me. When can I come in? Mike answered right away, gave me his email. Then from the email went to number, it went into him. I told him what I'm doing to my car. I told him what's my plans. I went in there with my brother Les, and they offered us a partial sponsorship. And I had some things to do. I had to, you know, I planned on being in LA Auto Show, and I was supposed to be in SEMA, but that fell through. But they still went ahead, and Mike, you know, still gave me the sponsorship, even though the two things I was supposed to be in, it didn't go through, and he still did it. So once I know that once that happened, they still offered to give me the partial sponsorship. I knew I had to grind for him. I knew I had no choice but to show this guy that I was a worth the person to give him a big hookup. So I did. I paid him the money that I was supposed to pay for the front splitter, rear diffuser, and I posted it, and I grinded. I took it everywhere I could go. I showed it off. I gave out cards, and I sold a lot of stuff for Crazy Engineering. Now I'm not. That's some people might looking like you're just ass kissing, but I'm representing a brand that I use and I love. Like, I literally felt a difference once I put this kit on. People might say it's bullshit. People like APR is better. No, APR to me is cheaper. That's why it's better. You know, but that's just me right now. Anyways, I'm not gonna get on that topic. So I hustled and I posted this all the time. Everywhere I went, every show I could go to, I went to that show and I did it. And I sold a lot of products for them, and that made it worth it. So, of course, when you sell a lot of products for someone, they're gonna remember you. And this whole time me and Les were hanging out with Mike, hanging out with Team Crazy. We went to Vegas. Like, you know, I made myself known. I made myself there. I showed that I was willing to take the extra effort and the initiative to actually work hard for something that I appreciated. And that's what people want to see. That's what businesses want to see. And this could even go not even towards being sponsored. This just could go towards working, towards your daily job, or your job you're going to work at, the job you have an interview for tomorrow. This is what that could work. This could work for anything. You just have to want it, and you have to hustle and grind no matter what you're doing. So feel free to ask questions. I'm always willing to respond and comment back and make videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys helping this. God, those brakes sound horrible. The windows are down. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting and liking and subscribing and commenting. And you guys are really helping this channel grow. And I really appreciate it because it's something new, and I'm already loving it. I'm already loving it, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And I'm not stopping working this car anytime soon. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.